First, we're gonna review from a beginner's point of view different techniques that are making a difference in today's farming world. We're gonna review a little bit of aquaculture, some of the aquaculture basics, understanding fish, how the aquaculture systems work, some business tips and case studies. We're gonna also review the permaculture techniques, some basics in the water design principles and in water conservation practices. We're also going to talk about aquaponics, the basics, the equipment, the planning that we must do before starting an aquaponic business or aquaponic venture, and the integrated system that combines aquaponic, permaculture, and hydroponics. And finally, we're going to review some of the applications of drones in farming. Drones in agriculture, how can we profit from vegetation index? What equipment do we need? How can we do the flight planning, the data processing, some case study, and how can we apply it for water conservation practices? All of this is integrated into one course. We're going to review it mainly especially in the theoretic point of view, but I'm going to try to introduce some case study and much more. Why I wanted to create this particular course? Because farming in today's world is getting more and more importance in how we produce food and in the way we produce food. How are we impacting the environment? As we can see, the environment is playing a major role in how cities and countries and the world is playing this new game in farming. So this course has the intention to introduce, from a beginner's point of view, all of reference to the aquaculture, permaculture, aquaponics, and drones in farming subjects. For those of you who are not familiar into this, or maybe are thinking on how to start your own venture, your own business, so you can have a base idea of what this new world it's about. These techniques together maybe form a business of around $1 billion in the US and maybe more in the rest of the world. In many countries is one of the most common ways in which small farmers or small developers start in the business. So I wanted to share all my experience in this subject in order for you to grasp some base concepts that will help you to apply what you learn here into your own venture and into your own project. I don't expect to cover all the subject because it's very big, it's a very huge industry, but certainly to cover up the main aspects, the main theory basis of each one of these branches, so you can have a general idea of what these elements are about and you can apply them. I hope you find this course very useful, and if you have any questions on your project or your future development, please let me know.